Hey, what's up guys? It's Holden here with another FL Studio kind of tutorial, whatever the hell, sort of video. So for this, we're just kind of going to look at the new stuff that's going on with FL Studio 12, which is currently in beta. I don't have it in beta right now, but trying to get it, so that'll be pretty cool. And like how's it different from FL Studio 11 and everything, and should you get it? Well, first thing, here's what the new FL Studio 12 looks like. It has that new really flat design, like iOS 7, iOS 8. If you have any Apple stuff, it's kind of what it's going for with the less sort of depth, sort of. Let's see. So I mean, with like the shading and everything, like a little bit under the bar here, it's just a blank template and everything. It gets rid of that in favor of this just really flat panel sort of thing. I think it looks pretty cool because it's like a bit cleaner, I think. So I mean, that's just my impression of it. Now, where I don't like that happening is with the piano roll here. It really squared off everything. With notes, keys. Like if you take a look at regular FL Studio 11 one, it's a lot more like rounded edges and stuff. I get that it's kind of blown up like that, but from the looks of it, one of the new things that they got rid of in FL Studio 12 is actually having these separate bars inside. Like, most of you guys probably don't use these. I don't really use them, but there's like a velocity bar within it, and then there's some like other, I don't really know what it is, like maybe a sustain bar or something. I don't know, you guys tell me what that is. But that's kind of different. Another thing I noticed that's different and kind of random, these little highlighted bar things right beside the channels that you can use to select different channels. In FL Studio 11, here, let's just open up some random ones. They're all green. They're just kind of like a little light sort of green little bar thing. With FL Studio 12, it looks like they adopted a sort of color matched design for those little sidebars. I think that's pretty cool. Because you can, associate the sidebar with the actual channel easily. But my only thing is, it seems like it detracts from your view of the little, whatever you call it, bar thing. Another thing that's different is the whole entire menu bar up here, where you have like your monitor and everything, your quick access stuff like play, stop. And also these with like mixer, playlist, piano roll, all that stuff. That's different, not only like design-wise with the new icons and everything, but it's also completely like detachable from the top. So whereas with these, you can only move them around like in there, wherever you want. With FL Studio 12, you can actually move them like out to the middle of the screen if you want. Another thing, in the playlist here, it seems like there's a lot more emphasis given to the like channel things in the playlist, as opposed to like in FL Studio 11, you have like this big open space for all your clips and everything. And like whatever you call them, like step sequencer and stuff, patterns. That's it, patterns. But with the new one, you can see these like icons and stuff, and the whole bars and menus and everything take up a lot more space. It seems like than on the current version. Now, hopefully, that'll be something that you can like mess around with like resizing. Like, yeah, you can do that and stuff. Hopefully, it's something that you can mess around with. The mixer is probably the most different thing about it. So here, let's open it up here. The most notable thing is with FL Studio 12, you now have 10 slots in the mixer as opposed to 8 with FL Studio 11. Another thing, in 12 there's the slider here and then all your other controls below it, whereas in 11 you have like the slider here and then all of these other controls that are kind of hard to see and everything right beside it. So that's a nice touch. The mixer is also like scalable, just like this. Come on. Like, yeah, you can do that, but you can also like bring it down, like make it bigger and stuff. So that's one thing. It's a lot more color coded than FL Studio 11, because like here, if I pick one of these and link it to here, you just get like the simple color code thing. See what I mean? But with FL Studio 12, it's color code up top and like its own section, which I think is really useful, because then you can actually see, like still see like what the words say and everything, but not have it look like a colorful bunch of random channels. There's like with the LEDs or whatever they're meant to be, like fake LED things, they're a lot brighter in FL Studio 12 than they are in 11, like you can see here and over here. I think that's pretty good, because you can see them a lot better. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've accidentally had one of these off and not been able to tell, just because it's so dull you can't even see it. Over here with the browser, it's pretty much the exact same. I almost never keep mine open, but in case you do, it's almost the same. Let's see, there's not too much stuff that's different other than the UI got completely revamped. Aside from the whole flat thing, they adopted it for both touchscreen computers and what do you call them? Like 4K Ultra HD computers. So basically, you can change the scaling up. So like one of the problems with 4K is that everything looks so small because there's so many pixels. But you can change the scaling so it looks bigger in FL Studio 12, which is a pretty cool option. And also with the touchscreen, I believe it just makes stuff like kind of bigger and more easier to access if you're using a Windows tablet. But I don't really know why you would be using a tablet like other than the Surface for this stuff. But if it works for you, I guess it's fine. So that's pretty much it for FL Studio 12 versus 11. As for should you buy it or should you get it? Yeah, I mean, I think that you should, because if you buy 11, then you get like lifetime free updates to like every new version. But that being said, I personally would buy 11 now and install 11, so that way you'll already have FL Studio 11, and if you don't like 12, you have a free upgrade to 12, but you don't have to use it. Like, you're not stuck with the weird new look of FL Studio. So that pretty much wraps it up for this video. I'm going to be doing some more stuff, like I guess tutorials and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it. If you guys could check out my YouTube channel, I have like some songs and stuff, some new ones like this and stuff. Like, yeah. Some new stuff and everything. So yeah, I'm trying to get to like 100 subscribers by the end of February. Yeah, February. So that's my goal right now. So if you guys could just subscribe and share this video with anyone who might be interested in it, that would be awesome. Alright, that's it guys. Thanks.